When I found out I was going to be a father, I felt excited, anxious, nervous. I definitely had some resources as far as good men within my life who showed me how to be a great, who showed me how to be a great father. So um, I was definitely nervous for a fact.
So the changes that I've seen during the pregnancy was first the sleeping became infrequent. She would become increasingly uncomfortable while we slept. So that means if she's not sleeping, then I'm not sleeping because she'll roll over and say, "Hey, I can't get comfortable. Let's talk about something." And being a supportive husband, you can't just say, "No, you go talk to yourself." So we would stay up and talk about different things, the baby's name. That was the biggest thing that changed. Other than that, her emotions, she would be really emotional. So she would be happy one moment, and 3 seconds later, she would reminisce on the Lion King, how Mufasa died, and she'd just get really, really sad. So the emotions was the second biggest thing that really changed. I did not have to remind her to take her vitamins because she found out through her own research that taking the folic acid is really good for her hair. So once she seen that her hair was growing, it was like strong and beautiful, I didn't have to tell her anything because she had a motivation to take her vitamins.
I went to a prenatal visit because it was important to do that because I wanted to know what was progressing. And as we progressed along in the early stages, just before 3 months, I knew there was a problem because of the way the doctor looked at us. And it turned out that we had 2 sacs. We were gonna have twins. However, our doctor said, I don't think any of these are viable because I'm just seeing empty sacs. And she sent us to a specialist, Dr. Bernowski. And he ended up doing this specialized ultrasonic. And when that EKG and the sound of the heartbeat came on the screen, I said, "What's that?" He says, "There is a child there." I says, "1 or 2?" He said, "1." I says, "Okay, really?" He says, "What do you think the heartbeat came from?" And boy, that was, we were back in business because at first we thought there was none. And I spent a lot of time consoling her and me and said, "We just try again, honey. We'll try again." Because that's about all I could do at the time. I spent a lot of time kind of just making sure my wife was comfortable, feeling her stomach to see if the baby was all right. And it got pretty interesting when I could find a spot. And every time I put my hand there, the kid would just looked like I was getting a kick or a touch, or I could feel that there was, a live force moving inside of her. That was most appealing.